Hello, my name is Joshua Mugabi. I welcome you to Skeleton, Muscle, and Movement, a self-assessment program. Match the following biological names of bones to their everyday names. Biological names: humerus, femur, sternum, tibia, clavicle, scapula, pelvis. Everyday names: shoulder blade, shin bone, upper arm bone, hip girdle, collarbone, breastbone, thigh bone. The humerus is the upper arm bone. Femur is the thigh bone. Sternum is the breastbone. Tibia is the shin bone. Clavicle is the collarbone. Scapula is the shoulder blade. Pelvis is the hip girdle. Which organs are protected by the skull, the rib cage, the vertebrae? The skull protects the brain. The rib cage protects the heart, lungs, liver, and spleen. The vertebrae protects the spinal cord. What is the function other than protection of the ribs? The ribs help to change the volume of the thorax during breathing movements. Give one example in each case of a fixed joint: a ball and socket joint, a hinge joint. The bones of the skull, the junction of pelvic girdle, and vertebral column are fixed joints. Shoulder and hip are examples of ball and socket joints. Knee and elbow are examples of hinge joints. Where does cartilage occur in a joint, and what is its function? Cartilage may be found covering the surface of bones where they meet in a movable joint. Cartilage reduces friction between bones and to some extent acts as a shock absorber. Name one inorganic component of bones. Calcium phosphate is an inorganic component of bone. Name 3 parts of the body where smooth, involuntary or unstriated muscles may be found. B. In any one of your examples, say what the smooth muscle does. Smooth muscles is found in the walls of the alimentary canal, in arterioles, and in uterus. Contraction of smooth or circular muscles of the alimentary canal produces peristalsis. In arterioles, it causes vasoconstriction. In uterus, it helps to expel the fetus. How does skeletal striated muscles differ from smooth and striated muscles in its function? Skeletal muscles produces voluntary movements. Why does each skeletal muscle need an antagonistic pattern? Because muscles can only contract and relax, each skeletal muscle needs an antagonistic pattern to extend it after contraction. Which bone forms the non-moving muscle attachment in a hip joint? The shoulder joint, the ankle joint. The pelvic girdle provides the non-moving attachment for the leg muscle at the hip. The scapula provides the non-moving attachment for the arm muscle at the shoulder. The tibia provides the non-moving attachment for muscles which move the foot at the ankle. Assuming that bone X remains stationary, what will happen? From number 1, when muscle P contracts. From number 2, when muscle Q contracts. B, assuming muscle P is equally strong in each case, which one of A and B will produce, Roman 1, greater movement at F? Roman 2, the stronger force at F. A, assuming that bone X remains stationary, what will happen? 1, when muscle P contracts. When muscle P contracts, it will raise bone Y, flex the joint. Roman number 2, when muscle Q contracts. When muscle Q contracts, it extends the muscle Q. B, assuming muscle P is equally strong in each case, which one of A and B will produce, Roman 1, the greater movement at F? Roman 2, the stronger force at F. Example A will give greater movement at F because the muscle attachment is closer to the joint. Example B will produce a greater force because the muscle attachment is farther from the joint. In a word, what process provides the energy for muscle contraction? Respiration is the process which provides the energy for muscle contraction. What are the immediate effects of exercise on the function of the heart, the lungs, the liver? B. How do these changes help to meet the needs of exercise? Exercise increases the heart rate and the volume of blood expelled at each contraction, stroke volume. The rate and the depth of breathing increases. The liver converts more glycogen to glucose. B. How do these changes help to meet the need of exercise? These changes supply the extra oxygen and glucose that the active muscles need for their increased respiration. The extra carbon dioxide from respiration is removed as fast as it accumulates. State 4 long-term benefits of exercise. The long-term benefits of exercise are increase in size of muscles used, reduction in heart rate, an increase in stroke volume, more enzymes made in the muscles, stronger ligaments and tendons, more flexibility at the joints, possibly loss of excess body fats, possibly reduced chances of premature heart attack. Which one of the following is most likely to contribute to good health when you are 45? A. Active participation in sports when you were at school. B. Walking to work every day. C. Playing golf every weekend. D. Playing squash 3 times a week. D. Playing squash 3 times a week is probably the best form of exercise to contribute to good health. A. The benefits of exercise at school do not persist unless the exercise is continued after leaving school. B. If the distance is long enough and the pace fast enough to raise the heartbeat and breathing rate for 30 minutes or more, this form of daily exercise may be as good as D. Thank you very much for participating in Skeleton, Muscles, and Movement, a self-assessment program. Please do like, share, and subscribe.